Hello, my name is Srinath Sawant and welcome to TUYT. Today we're going to talk about a person who started his journey with 5,000 rupees in his bank account and today his net worth is 2.2 billion, 20,000 crore rupees. I just want to tell you one thing, and that is, as time goes by, I will grow, hopefully my channel grows, you will be maturing, then why shouldn't our bank balance be maturing with us? Why shouldn't our bank balance, our net worth be increasing just like this guy, this woman's increased by a billion rupees? In this video, my only aim is to motivate you that we can also be rich someday. We just have to find the main source of income. Hopefully you get motivated and hopefully you start studying the way he studied. Let's start this video without delay.
SNC.
Big Bindu.
Well, we are talking about Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala was born in 1980. He was born and brought up in Mumbai. His dad was an income tax officer and an active stock market trader. At the young age, Rakesh was interested in what is stock markets, how does it form, and what is its main roots, and how to earn money. Well, at the age of 25, Rakesh completed his CA and was graduated in Sydenham College. And then his actual journey began. When at the age of 25, Rakesh told his dad that he wants to pursue in stock markets. He wants to pursue his whole career in trading. His dad gave him 3 tips. 1. Do what you enjoy. 2. Don't ask any money from me or my friends. And 3. Be fearless while investing. At that time, Rakesh had 5,000 rupees in his bank account. He started trading with that amount and he started making some profits. He wanted a big capital investment to start his career. So at that time, his elder brother was practicing CA. Rakesh approached his clients to invest with him. In those years, bank accounts, bank deposits would be given 10% returns yearly. Rakesh promised his first client that he would give 18% returns that year. So this client agreed to give him 2.5 lakhs as his capital investment for his career. And she was promised 18% in return. Rakesh then went on to second client and promised same 18% returns, and so the second client agreed to give him 5 lakh rupees. With this initial capital, Rakesh made 8 to 10 lakhs in stock markets that year with profits. And well, the next 2 years were quite difficult for him and there wasn't much profits or much markets going on. Well, after that 2 years, he changed the game. How? Just let me give you a small information before starting his actual game plan. What is shares and how to buy them or what is it? First of all, if you buy a company's shares, if that price is 10 rupees, okay, and if you buy 10 shares of that particular company, okay, then you invest 100 rupees buying 10 shares. Getting it? And when the company's shares go public, that means that that particular 10 rupees price of per share increases to 60 rupees. Okay, that means it has increased 6 times. So the 100 rupees which you have invested goes on to become 600 rupees. Cool? Now let's start with what he did. In 1988, Rakesh Jhunjhunwala invested in Sisa Goa shares. That particular time, the share price was 28 rupees. He invested 2.5 lakh rupees in that, and then the share increased to 35 rupees. He invested more 2.5 lakh rupees in that. Within 6 months, the price increased to 65 rupees and he made a huge profit in that. In 1989, Mr. Madhu Dhanvati was the finance minister of India. At that particular time, there was going to be a budget and each and every share market trader and broker was convinced that this budget by Madhu Dhanvati will be totally based on social development and not business development. And that particular time, everyone was feared of investing in market. Well, market has two terms, bearish and bullish. Bear markets mean the market is going down, the bull market means the market is going up. And everyone was convinced that because of this budget, the whole market will be bearish. But Rakesh was of firm thought that our Prime Minister, VP Singh, at that particular time, who is a Thakur, and Thakur knows how to manage a business and he won't let that down. So Rakesh Jhunjhunwala invested more in that particular time. When the budget was presented, it was in favor of business and not in favor of social. And so Rakesh Jhunjhunwala's net worth before that budget was 2 crore rupees. And after that budget, his net worth in 5 to 6 months grew up to 50 crore rupees. Imagine that profit. Moving on to the next profit. Later on, he opened his own asset management firm to manage his own portfolio, his own money, named as Rare Management, where Rare comes from his name Rakesh Ari and Ari from his wife Rekha. Well, at 2002-2003, during that particular time, Rakesh invested in Titan. The rate of Titan of each particular stock was 4 rupees. Later on, the price went up to 80 rupees and then the price fell to 30 rupees. When the price was up to 30 rupees, Rakesh Jhunjhunwala's net worth literally decreased by 300 crore rupees. But he said that Titan is a very long journey and still his stocks are there in it. Well, Titan's today price is up to 400 to 500 rupees per stock, and well, he invested and he got returns up to 100 times. One thing which you see is patience. An investor should always have patience if he wants to succeed. Next, he invested into CRISIL. During 2005-2006, he wanted to buy a flat in Malabar Hill. He sold 27 crore rupees worth stocks from CRISIL and bought that flat. Later on, after some particular time, he sold that flat at a very good price. Today he says that the flat's price today is 80 to 90 crores approximately. But if he wouldn't have sold that 27 crore rupees stocks from CRISIL, those would be worth 700 to 800 crores. So that was a mistake from him. But he says that mistakes are always be made by an investor so that those won't be repeated again. And why I'm saying this thing is because when you make mistakes, you get an experience. Market is supreme. It's always right. The wrong is us, the investors. We can be wrong, we can be right at times. So we need to learn from our mistakes and we need to not repeat them. We need to accept it. Because if you're going from one way, if you're investing in one particular stock in one particular way and you're thinking that this will grow, but it's not growing, maybe the reason is your ideology, your thinking is wrong. Always accept your mistakes. In his career, he found many multi-bagger stocks like CRISIL, Piraj Industries, Lupin, Titan. He believed that India is a developing country, so the stocks will develop and so will his net worth. Just believed in himself. What I want to tell you is, when you start thinking about investing in stock market, think that it will develop someday. Have patience. Today if the price falls, then someday later, the price will grow up. Study the particular stock, study its nature, study its background. Think about what are the deals that can happen with that stock or with that company that will actually help you grow. With this thing, I hope that you are motivated enough. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala then became a CEO of many companies because of the amount of stocks he had of those companies. He also directed and produced some pictures, some movies like English to English. Then there are more 2-3 movies. He is a successful trader, successful market investor. There are two types of stock market thing. One is investing in stocks and second is daily trading. I would suggest stay away from daily trading because it's more of a gamble, and the main important thing is if you don't have much knowledge, you might lose all of your wealth. The whole long-term investment stock market is a perfect plan for your future. In next year, 10 to 20 years, you might be rich, just like Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. According to the Forbes magazine, he is the 53rd richest person all over the world. His net worth is $2.2 billion as of today. And well, he is termed as India's Warren Buffett because of that. I hope you like this video, and if you do like this video, then please give a thumbs up. If you really like this video more, then do subscribe to my channel and do share it to your friends. Thank you.
SNC. Deep into
¿Qué se está haciendo?